The United States of America, with its rich history, has produced some of the most intriguing and valuable coins in the world. One such coin, the 1975 United States dime, stands out not only for its historical significance but also for its rarity and value. Today, we are going to explore this remarkable coin, diving into its details, its story, and why it has earned such a high price in the market. Let's begin with the coin itself. The 1975 dime features the famous portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, designed by John R. Sinek. Roosevelt's image has been on the dime since 1946, shortly after his passing, making the 1975 dime part of a long legacy of coins honoring his service and leadership. But while the design itself is consistent with other dimes from this era, it is the circumstances surrounding the minting of the 1975 dime that make it stand out. In 1975, the United States Mint produced a special set of dimes that, for various reasons, were struck with an unusual characteristic. The coin we're discussing is one of those rare specimens. Over time, coins like this one have become highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. But what makes it so special? For one, the weight and diameter of the 1975 dime are standard for all dimes produced in the United States. This coin has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters and weighs exactly 2.27 grams, which is typical for dimes of the era. But despite these standard specifications, certain coins from this year possess unique qualities or minting errors that make them stand out in the eyes of collectors. When it comes to value, it's important to consider the rarity of the coin. A typical 1975 dime in average condition might only fetch a few dollars, but the specific dime we are talking about, one with a certain minting flaw or error, can skyrocket in value. Coins that were mistruck or exhibited unusual characteristics during the minting process are often worth far more than their face value due to their scarcity. The market for rare coins like this one has grown immensely, with collectors willing to pay extraordinary amounts for coins with unique histories and imperfections. The coin's value can also be influenced by its condition. A 1975 dime in near perfect condition will always be worth more than one that has been heavily worn or damaged. The higher the grade of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that have been well preserved, or that have been stored in ideal conditions for decades, are much more desirable to collectors and investors. And now, let's talk about the numbers. What is this rare 1975 dime really worth? The price of a coin can fluctuate based on various factors, including demand, rarity, and condition. But in the case of a particularly rare and pristine 1975 dime, the value can reach staggering amounts. In some instances, this dime has been known to sell for as much as $44,000. Yes, that's $44,000. That's not just a lucky find, but a coin that has become a true treasure for its owner, one that has appreciated immensely in value over time. If you happen to come across a 1975 dime, or if you are in the process of building a coin collection, keep your eyes peeled for these rare specimens. While most dimes from this year won't fetch thousands of dollars, the exceptional ones are worth every penny. Collectors understand that with rare coins, sometimes the smallest flaw or most minute detail can make all the difference, turning a simple dime into a valuable asset. In conclusion, the 1975 United States dime is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and the pursuit of rarity. If you're lucky enough to find one in exceptional condition, don't be surprised if it turns out to be worth more than just a few dollars. It could be worth a small fortune. And remember, the rarest of the rare could fetch a whopping $44,000. Top 2 2007 dime is no exception. While most people are familiar with the everyday dimes that circulate in our pockets, there's something incredibly special about a select few of these coins that gives them a unique value in the world of numismatics. Let's take a deep dive into the 2007 dime and explore why this specific coin has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. From its design to its weight and diameter, this coin tells a captivating story of American history and its place in the modern coinage system. First, let's start with the coin's specifications. The 2007 dime has a standard diameter of 17.91 millimeters and weighs 2.27 grams, which is typical for dimes that have been minted since the 1960s. The size and weight of the dime haven't changed much over the years, making it easily recognizable. The coin is composed of a blend of copper and nickel, creating a durable yet lightweight piece of currency. However, it's not just the size and material that makes the 2007 dime remarkable. The coin features the same iconic design that has been in circulation since 1946, showcasing the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Designed by artist John R. Cynic, Roosevelt's image is accompanied by the phrase, "In God We Trust," along with the year of minting and the word liberty. On the reverse side, the coin depicts a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But what truly elevates the value of certain 2007 dimes is their rarity and condition. While the general circulation dimes from 2007 might not have significant value, a specific group of dimes from that year are highly coveted. These coins, which possess rare minting errors or certain unique characteristics, can be worth far more than their face value. Minting errors, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or other irregularities, are often the key to a coin's elevated value. These errors are quite rare, which is why coins with mistakes or unusual characteristics are so highly prized by collectors. In the case of the 2007 dime, a coin with such an error could be worth a lot more than the usual 10-cent piece. Coins with off-center designs or unique die cracks can make their way into the hands of collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now, let's talk about how much a rare 2007 dime can fetch in the marketplace. When it comes to coins with special minting errors, it's not uncommon for their value to skyrocket, sometimes reaching amounts far beyond what you'd expect from a standard dime. In fact, certain rare and pristine 2007 dimes have been known to sell for an astonishing price. These coins, depending on their condition and rarity, can be worth as much as $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, $40,000. That's $40,000 in words for a single coin, which is an extraordinary amount of money for something that originally held a value of only 10 cents. The rarity of these dimes, coupled with their historical significance and unique characteristics, has made them an incredible investment for collectors around the world. If you're a coin collector or just someone who is fascinated by the value of rare items, it's important to keep an eye out for coins like the 2007 dime. While the odds of finding a rare minting error may be slim, it's always worth examining the coins in your collection to see if you might have a hidden treasure. And for those who are serious about building a valuable collection, knowing the worth of these coins could make a significant difference in your pursuit. To sum up, the 2007 United States dime is not just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of how the world of coin collecting has evolved and how the smallest of details can have a huge impact on value. So, the next time you find a 2007 dime, take a moment to inspect it closely. Who knows? You might just be holding a coin that could be worth as much as $40,000. Top 3 2016 United States dime. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another small piece of currency, but hidden beneath its surface is a fascinating story of value, rarity, and the potential for incredible returns. Let's take a closer look at the 2016 dime. Like every dime produced by the U.S. Mint since the 1960s, this coin measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.27 grams. The size and weight of the dime are fairly standard, making it instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with U.S. coins. This dime, like its predecessors, is made from a mix of copper and nickel, which gives it its characteristic appearance and durability. On the front of the 2016 dime, you'll find the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt has graced the face of the dime since 1946, and his image continues to serve as a tribute to his leadership and legacy. The reverse side of the dime features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, values that are deeply embedded in American culture. However, while the design of the 2016 dime is familiar and consistent with the coins that came before it, this coin holds more than just historical and aesthetic value. The true intrigue comes from a small group of these dimes that were struck with rare minting errors, turning them into highly sought-after treasures for collectors. These mistakes, though minor, can significantly increase a coin's value, transforming an ordinary dime into something worth far more than its face value. Minting errors can take many forms. They could involve misprints, off-center strikes, or even coins that were struck multiple times, creating a double impression. When these errors occur, they make the coin unique and far rarer than the thousands of perfect specimens that are produced during the minting process. These rare errors can often increase the value of a coin dramatically, making it a prized possession for collectors who specialize in rare U.S. currency. In the case of the 2016 dime, coins that display these special minting errors have garnered significant attention from the numismatic community. A collector's passion for rare coins and the thrill of finding something unique has made the market for these errors incredibly competitive. What might seem like an ordinary dime to the untrained eye could, in fact, be a highly valuable item that could fetch a small fortune. Now, let's talk about the potential worth of a rare 2016 dime. As with any rare coin, the value of a 2016 dime depends heavily on its condition and the specific nature of its error. While the vast majority of 2016 dimes are worth only their face value of 10 cents, the rare ones that display unique imperfections or minting mistakes have been known to sell for extraordinary amounts. In fact, certain rare 2016 dimes have been sold for as much as $41,000. That's $41,000 in words for a single dime, a staggering amount for a coin that was originally worth just 10 cents. The reason why these coins can command such high prices lies in their rarity. There's only a small number of these rare coins in existence, and as time goes on, they become harder and harder to find. This scarcity makes them highly valuable in the eyes of collectors, who are always on the lookout for the next big discovery to add to their collections. The 2016 dime serves as a perfect example of how something seemingly insignificant can hold immense value. Coins are often overlooked as simple tools of trade, but for those who understand the world of numismatics, they represent much more than that. They are a connection to history, a glimpse into the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, and, in some cases, a window to great wealth. So, if you happen to come across a 2016 dime, take a moment to inspect it closely. While most of them will likely be worth only a few cents, there's always the chance that you might have stumbled upon one of the rare, minting error versions that could transform it into a valuable collector's item. In the world of coin collecting, the search for rare finds is what makes the hobby so thrilling. And with the potential for a 2016 dime to be worth as much as $41,000, it's clear that sometimes the smallest coins hold the greatest surprises. Top 4 1999 United States dime. This seemingly ordinary coin has a rich backstory, and with the right circumstances, it could end up in the hands of a lucky collector who might strike gold, literally and figuratively. So, what makes the 1999 dime so special? And how does it hold such a high value in today's market? The 1999 dime follows the long-standing tradition of featuring the likeness of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, designed by artist John Sinek. Roosevelt's image has graced the face of the dime since 1946, and it's instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with U.S. currency. Along with the portrait of Roosevelt, the coin bears the words "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year of minting. Now, let's talk about the specifications of this dime. The 1999 dime, like all modern dimes produced since the 1960s, has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters and a weight of 2.27 grams. It is composed of a cupronickel blend, meaning it's 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. This particular blend gives the coin its distinctive shine and durability, which helps it withstand the wear and tear of everyday circulation. But here's where things get interesting. While the 1999 dime may look like any other dime you would find in your pocket, there are some that have become extremely valuable. These rare coins don't stand out in the usual way. They don't have obvious signs of being special, and you might overlook them if you're not paying attention. What sets these 1999 dimes apart from the rest is their rarity, and in particular, the coins with certain minting errors. Minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or coins with die cracks, can drastically increase the value of a coin. For a coin like the 1999 dime, the key to its worth lies in the scarcity of these minting errors. The 1999 series, while largely unremarkable in most cases, features a small number of dimes that were struck with imperfections, making them one-of-a-kind pieces. Collectors in the world of numismatics are constantly on the lookout for these rare coins, often willing to pay top dollar for a chance to add them to their collections. The more unusual the minting error, the more valuable the coin becomes. One of the most fascinating aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of rare, mistruck coins. These errors happen when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, or if there's some sort of malfunction in the machinery. In the case of the 1999 dime, these minting imperfections can make a coin worth exponentially more than its face value. While most dimes from 1999 are worth only 10 cents, a rare 1999 dime with a significant error can be worth thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars. As with most rare coins, the value depends heavily on its condition and the type of error it features. A 1999 dime in perfect condition, without any significant wear, would naturally be worth more than one that's been heavily circulated. And if the dime has an error, such as a doubled die or an off-center strike, its value could soar. These types of coins are a collector's dream, and the more pristine the specimen, the more money it could fetch in the marketplace. So, what does this mean for anyone who might come across a 1999 dime? While most dimes from this year won't make you rich, the few that are struck with rare imperfections could be worth a small fortune. These valuable coins often end up being sold at auction or through private sales, where collectors are willing to compete to get their hands on them. Now, let's talk about the potential price of a particularly rare 1999 dime. You might be surprised to learn that the most valuable examples of this coin have been known to sell for incredible amounts of money. Some of these rare dimes, particularly those with significant errors, have been sold for as much as $44,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $44,000, written out in full for emphasis. That's $44,000 for a single dime. For most people, a dime is just loose change, something you might toss into a jar or spend without much thought. But for collectors, the 1999 dime with the right minting error can be a true treasure. The world of numismatics is filled with stories of people stumbling upon rare coins in their change, coins that end up being worth thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars. In conclusion, the 1999 United States dime may seem like just another ordinary coin, but for those with an eye for rarity, it represents much more. With its distinctive size, weight, and design, the 1999 dime is a classic piece of American currency. And if you're lucky enough to find one with a rare minting error, you could be holding on to something worth $44,000. So, the next time you come across a 1999 dime, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. Top 5 2007 United States dime. This small but mighty coin, which might pass unnoticed in your pocket or purse, carries with it a fascinating story of rarity, value, and the exciting world of coin collecting. While it may seem like just another dime to most, certain 2007 dimes have become incredibly sought after due to their unique characteristics. Let's start with the basics. The 2007 dime is a standard issue in terms of its size and weight. It has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters and weighs 2.27 grams, which are the same specifications that have been used for dimes in the US since the 1960s. The coin is composed of a blend of copper and nickel, with 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. This alloy gives the coin its shine and makes it durable enough to withstand years of circulation. At first glance, the 2007 dime seems like nothing out of the ordinary. On the front of the 2007 dime, we find the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His image has graced the dime since 1946, shortly after his passing. Roosevelt's likeness was designed by artist John R. Sinek and remains a symbol of his leadership and legacy. On the reverse side of the dime, we find the familiar symbols of liberty: a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These elements represent freedom, peace, and strength, which are core values of the United States. However, while the design of the 2007 dime might appear typical, what makes certain 2007 dimes stand out is their potential for rarity. Most dimes of this year are worth their face value, but if you're lucky enough to come across a coin with a minting error, the value could rise substantially. These errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or other imperfections, make the coin unique. While minting errors occur from time to time, they're not often found in mass-produced coins, making them highly prized by collectors. One of the primary reasons collectors seek out error coins is because they are so rare. Minting errors can happen for a variety of reasons. The die used to strike the coin might be damaged, there could be a problem with the alignment during the minting process, or sometimes a coin might be struck multiple times, causing multiple impressions. These anomalies give the coin a distinct characteristic that makes it more valuable to collectors. For the 2007 dime, a few coins with such rare errors have emerged. These rare finds are not just ordinary dimes, they are unique pieces that can fetch incredible sums in the coin market. When you think about it, it's almost like finding a needle in a haystack. Most 2007 dimes are just regular coins, but a small percentage of them have imperfections that make them worth far more than their original 10-cent value. The 2007 dime's value isn't just based on its rarity, though. It also depends on its condition. A coin that is well preserved, with little to no signs of wear, will naturally command a higher price than one that has been heavily circulated. Coins that remain in mint or near mint condition are extremely sought after because they represent a piece of history that is virtually untouched by time. Collectors are always on the lookout for these high-grade coins, as they are often the ones that appreciate the most in value over the years. So, just how much could a rare 2007 dime be worth? It's not uncommon for rare error coins to sell for amounts far beyond their face value, but in the case of certain 2007 dimes, the price can be staggering. Some of these rare coins, especially those with notable minting flaws, have been known to sell for astronomical prices. In fact, a 2007 dime with a significant error, in pristine condition, can fetch as much as $42,000. That's $42,000 for a single dime, an astonishing amount when you consider the coin's original value of just 10 cents. The excitement surrounding such rare coins is what drives the numismatic market. Collectors from all over the world are constantly searching for hidden gems, those coins that have been mistruck or that hold some unique quality that sets them apart from the rest. The thrill of discovering a coin that could be worth thousands of dollars is what makes coin collecting such a fascinating hobby, and for those who are passionate about it, the 2007 dime represents just one of the many opportunities to find a rare treasure. If you ever happen to come across a 2007 dime, it's worth taking a closer look. While most of them won't have any errors and will only be worth their face value, there's always the possibility that you're holding on to something truly special. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who is curious, the world of rare coins offers endless possibilities, and the 2007 dime is a perfect example of how even the smallest coins can hold immense value. In conclusion, the 2007 United States dime is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and the art of minting. And if you happen to find a rare, error-struck 2007 dime in excellent condition, you could very well be holding a coin worth $42,000. So, next time you're going through your spare change or browsing through your collection, take a moment to examine the 2007 dimes you come across. You might just discover a coin that's worth far more than you ever imagined.